Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The fault code DTC B29A6 indicates an issue specifically related to the mode control motor circuit located in the rear section of a 2023 Honda Accord. This error signifies that an open circuit has been detected, leading to a malfunction in the rear mode control motor. The rear mode control motor is a crucial component responsible for regulating the airflow direction and temperature settings within the vehicle's climate control system. When there's an open circuit, it means that the electrical pathway for the motor is interrupted, resulting in ineffective climate control. The climate control unit monitors the performance of this motor, and if it detects an irregularity in voltage or performance, it triggers the DTC B29A6 to alert the user or technician to investigate further. Overall, this diagnostic trouble code requires careful assessment and troubleshooting to restore proper functionality to the climate system. The DTC B29A6 indicates a problem with the rear mode control motor circuit. The rear mode control motor is located in the rear passenger area of the Honda Accord as part of the climate control system. Its primary function is to manage the direction of airflow and maintain the desired temperature by adjusting the blend doors within the heating and air conditioning systems. The motor receives its signals via the climate control unit, which interprets user inputs from the dashboard. If there is an abnormality detected, such as an excessive input voltage, it activates the DTC. Therefore, the motor needs to be inspected for electrical connectivity and functionality to determine if it is at fault. Proper diagnosis begins with understanding the role of this component in conjunction with its operational health, as dictated by the climate control unit. In troubleshooting DTC B29A6, several potential causes need to be considered. One likely culprit is a faulty rear mode control motor, which may not be responding correctly due to mechanical failure or electrical disconnection. Secondly, an open circuit within the wiring harness could disrupt the communication between the motor and the climate control unit, which is integral for smooth operation. This could involve frayed wires or disconnected terminals. Lastly, the climate control unit itself may have internal failures, affecting its ability to properly diagnose or send the necessary signals to the rear mode control motor. Each of these factors can contribute to setting off the DTC. Therefore, thorough inspections of each component are necessary to identify the root cause effectively. When diagnosing DTC B29A6, certain symptoms may manifest that indicate a problem. One prominent sign is an inoperative climate control system. Users may find that the heating or cooling system does not respond to input from the dashboard controls. Another symptom could be unresponsive airflow adjustments, where users are unable to change the direction of the air blowing through the vents, rendering the climate control system ineffective. Additionally, the instrument panel may display error messages or warnings related to climate control malfunctions. These symptoms collectively provide useful clues to technicians during the diagnosis process and must be carefully considered when undertaking troubleshooting efforts. The first step in troubleshooting DTC B29A6 involves preparing the vehicle for inspection by turning it to the on mode. This action activates the electrical systems necessary for diagnosing the error. Once in this state, the technician should proceed to check the input voltage at the rear mode control motor connector. A normal voltage reading should be about 5 volts while the system is operational. If this voltage is present, it indicates that the power supply to the rear mode control motor is functioning correctly. On the other hand, if the voltage exceeds the specified limit or is non-existent, further investigation is warranted, as the issue might be related to the motor or other associated components. The second step aims at examining the wiring associated with the rear mode control motor circuit, specifically the RVDP signal and SNCOM ground. Begin by disconnecting both the rear mode control motor connector and the climate control unit connector. The technician then performs an open wire inspection, ensuring that the RVDP and SNCOM circuits show normal resistance values. For a properly functioning circuit, resistance should be less than 1 ohm when the system is off. If there is a higher resistance reading, it suggests an open circuit issue, indicating that the wiring may be damaged or interrupted somewhere along the path that connects the climate control unit to the motor. In this troubleshooting step, the focus shifts to the climate control unit itself. With the rear mode control motor connector still disconnected, the technician will connect the climate control unit to ensure proper communication between components. The inspection requires the vehicle to be in on mode to check the internal circuits of the climate control unit for proper functioning. The expected voltage reading should also be around 5 volts. If the climate control unit fails to deliver this voltage or exhibits other abnormalities, it suggests a malfunction within the control unit itself. Resolving this issue may necessitate repairs or replacement of the unit to restore full functionality to the vehicle's climate control system. Once the troubleshooting and repair process is complete, it becomes imperative to conduct final verification tests to ensure that the climate control system is functioning correctly. This involves testing the system's operational features, such as airflow direction adjustments and temperature settings, to confirm user inputs are appropriately processed. Additionally, a thorough check for DTC reappearance must be performed using diagnostic tools. If DTC B29A6 does not return after these tests, it indicates that repairs have been successful. If the error code does reappear, this suggests that further investigation is needed, potentially indicating deeper issues within the climate control system or its components. To prevent DTC B29A6 or similar diagnostic trouble codes from occurring in the future, it's vital to establish a regimen of preventive maintenance. Regular system inspections should be performed to monitor the overall health of the climate control components, especially focusing on the rear mode control motor and its circuit. Additionally, technicians should routinely check the integrity of the wiring connections within the climate control system, ensuring there are no wear points, loose terminals, or corrosion, as these can lead to circuit failures. Taking these proactive measures can significantly reduce the chances of electrical open circuits and ensure the climate control system continues to function smoothly and efficiently. In conclusion, diagnosing and addressing DTC B29A6 related to the open circuit in the rear mode control motor circuit is essential for maintaining the functionality of the Honda Accord's climate control system. Recognizing symptoms early allows for quicker interventions, thereby minimizing downtime and repair costs. Adhering to the outlined diagnostic steps ensures that technicians cover all possible causes methodically, ultimately leading to accurate repairs. Additionally, implementing a preventive maintenance plan will contribute to the longevity of the climate control components, reducing the likelihood of future issues. By ensuring that the HVAC system receives appropriate care, drivers can enjoy a comfortable driving experience in their Honda Accord, while minimizing the risk of disruption to climate control operation. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.